Today. Now, going over to the business blunder of the day, you have 300,000 Empower brand air fryers being recalled. Now, this comes to us thanks to 9news.com. Specifically, we're looking at. Looks like the company's noted that there have been 41 reports of the air fryers breaking during use, including 3 reports of people suffering burns. Now, this comes to us thanks to an author by the name of Andrew Weil over in Washington. Excuse me. They know that Empower Brands is voluntarily recalling 2 models of the Power XL. Jeez Louise. I can't help but think, you know what? I appreciate the marketing. It's better than the bland marketing where you just get a model number where it's just a bunch of letters and numbers. This is such a long name for an air fryer. It is almost comical. It's certainly unique. So this is what they call their air fryers. The Power XL Vortex Dual Basket Air Fryer. Which I can't but think is the marketing department get paid by the word. But nevertheless, is pretty good marketing. It's better than just a number, so I'll give them a little credit there. They noted that the affected air fryers have 2 baskets that can be used separately or combined in a larger single basket. According to the recall, the plastic U-channel connector used to combine the 2 baskets can break during use, posing a burn hazard. Again, the company had received 41 reports of the air fryers breaking in with that methodology thus far, including 3 burns. Now it looks like the model numbers are a little bit more boring, so the specific model numbers that are being recalled are the Power XL DUAF-10 and the DUAF-005. They know that these were specifically sold at Target, Walmart, Kohl's, as well as a couple other stores nationwide, sold and online, sold between August 2021 and October 2023. They know that the model should be listed on the rating label located on the bottom of the unit or on a tag attached to the power cord. And granted, they say if your air fryer is part of the recall, to stop using it immediately, call 866-704-9370 between 8 a.m. and 4:30 p.m. Central Time, Monday through Friday, or go to www.prodprotect.com/recall/dual-basket for information about receiving a full refund. According to the recall website, those who register online will receive the refund in the form of a prepaid virtual MasterCard. Those who prefer a check should still call the assistance helpline toll free. And again, 1-866-704-9370. I can't imagine. Now, granted, this isn't going to be the worst recall of all time. Perhaps the most popular one that people know of is probably going to be the Xbox 360 console recall. That cost Microsoft $1 billion for the Red Ring of Death. And worst of all, it meant we couldn't play Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 as much as we wanted to. Perhaps one of the most famous online games, in my lifetime at least. And I can't help but think, when you're cutting corners as a company, there's certain things you should never do. And it looks like, again, this is a plastic U-connector, or U-channel connector. To combine the 2 baskets can break. So a cheap little piece of plastic now makes it so they have to recall this giant machine. Now, granted, I don't think anyone is actually going to mail these in. Logistically and cost-wise, it doesn't make sense for the company. So they're just going to end up throwing them in landfills because a little piece of plastic connector broke. And again, I understand this isn't like a high premium brand. It looks like it's more of a mid-level or a discount brand. So I don't know if it's really going to damage the reputation in that regard. But still, to have such a big, and it's going to be a costly recall. It's going to cost them a pretty penny. Well, I should clarify, a pretty vintage penny, since modern pennies are 99.999, I think now, percent zinc, and just copper plated, which means basically garbage. The vintage penny is actually made of real, copper, so actually worth something. But nevertheless, is this going to cost them a pretty penny in addition to the brand damage for the reputation? So, I mean, all that being said, this is certainly the business blunder of the day. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in today. Again, Merry Christmas. I would really appreciate if you click that subscribe button. Trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of December, so I greatly appreciate it. Also, leaving a like is a great way to help out the channel, as well as giving a little bit of comments. The feedback is greatly appreciated, as I do want to make the show better and better over time and constantly improve. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.